We read. Not even gonna lie. There's another song from that Yo Gotti album, Untrapped, called More Ready Than Ever. Oh shit. So there's two songs from that Yo Gotti album that I like. He might be on to something. But this is not his show. This is my show. The Renegade I Am, Change Means Universal. I am the one doing this without no rehearsal. I'm just doing it from the top because I know one day I'll be looking down on you. And this is just to prove that I can do it through and through. And yes, it's true. Okay. I'm spitting from the heart because it's easy like a fart. Okay, cool. Let's see. Y'all want some music? Y'all want some music with that? Check. I'm about to rap. Let's give you some shitty intro. Sorry. That's your intro. Anyway, what I was getting at is I figured out, now we starting the show, even though the show already technically starts when I start talking. When I hit the record button. I figured out how to download all my episodes from Spreaker. You know what I'm saying? Figured out how to download all my episodes from Spreaker Studios. So I got a new plan with that. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. So, how's life, everybody? I probably won't get too many responses because I have to wait till I post this. All right. So, this particular segment is called the Twilight Zone. Yes. This whole episode is gonna be about being in the Twilight Zone. You ever have somebody ask you to do something, or they ask you to do something, or they say something that's completely out of this world, and then they look at you crazy? Now, we're all entitled to our own perception and opinions, for sure. And this is not necessarily to judge all the way, but I might get to judging. But this is just to point out stories, tales, and examples of when people put you in what the fuck moments, put you in the gray area of life, and then when they're in the gray area with you, start making you feel all weird. I'm just going to dip into this. Now, this particular story happened about 10, 11 years ago, right around, I don't know, but it was like right after the time I graduated high school. And I was with a friend, and we were driving. Now, this friend became really close with me over time, but I remember one specific time I was asked to do some crazy ass shit. And here it is. So, let me start off by saying, I blew out my knee when I was 17 years old, right? This happened like 12 years ago. This happened like a month and a half before graduation and a week before prom. And the girl that I asked to prom, she had said yes that fucking day. And then literally hours later, I blew out my knee. Yeah. So, with that being stated, I was a pretty nice person to everybody because I didn't want to get my ass kicked. And also, I was hopped up on painkillers most of the time. Yeah. I was hopped up on painkillers most of the time. So, I was not trying to fight with no blown out ass knee and leg, nigga. I had a limp. I still have a limp to this day that I feel like people don't tell me about. They just kind of silently they know what's up. But I really self-consciously feel like I have a limp still. Yeah, nigga. I just think nobody tells me. I ask, I'll be like, do I limp? No. It's just like, man, what the fuck? Anyway, so now I'm a few months after this surgery, maybe even a year after this surgery. I don't fucking know, but I'm still a little tender. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I was driving, and one friend, the friend that I was driving with, goes, I didn't have no license. He goes, hey man. So he goes, hey man, there's a guy in your class, and I knew the guy, and he was telling me, he was like, okay, there's a guy in your class, he was in Rowlett, and some dudes jumped him. And I was like, oh, okay, man, that fucking sucks, you know what I'm saying? And then my friend goes, so since these guys jumped him, he was like, I want to know what we're going to do about it. Now, mind you, I didn't even fucking know this kid. I just knew him around the school. I had a class with him. I didn't really care too much about him, right? You know, you don't wish anything bad on nobody, but there's certain people you just see and you don't really, you know what I'm saying? You don't care for everybody. And I was like, oh. So he was like, so my friend was like, so what are we going to do about it? We going to go get those guys? And I was like, one, we don't even know who those guys are. We go just find these random ass dudes. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, but why would we go fight up for him? I don't even know that guy. He was like, because, bro, we're doing what's right, man. We're doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what's right. I was like, but I don't know that guy. Maybe if it was you, it'd be a little different. But I'm not finna go fight over no dude that I don't know. That's some weird shit right there. Going to go fight over a dude that I don't even know. That's some weird ass shit. In my head, I was like, man, this is some weird ass shit. I'm sitting there in the car thinking, man, this is some weird ass shit. He's asking me to go fight. And on top of that, my knee is all fucked up too. This nigga is weird as fuck. And he was like, yeah, bro, so what are we going to do? And I was like, we don't have to do anything, man. Because that's not our fight. He was like, yeah, bro, we got to do something about that shit, bro. Because it's not right. And I was like, no, bro, we don't. That's not our battle. I don't even know that guy. And he was like, yeah, bro, we need to do something about that, bro. Come on, what are you doing? Why are you acting like that? You're supposed to be trying to go. And I was like, we don't even know that guy. Why would we go fight over somebody we don't know? And he was like, because, bro. I was like, but what happens if we get caught? And then he says some delusional ass shit. Some even more stupid delusional ass shit. He goes, we ain't gonna get caught. We ain't gonna get caught. We ain't gonna get caught. You ever have somebody just say some shit that don't make sense? Like, you see them doing some dangerous shit, and you're like, oh, well, that's gonna fall on you, or you're gonna trip and fall and hurt yourself. And they confidently be like, that, they be like, that's not gonna happen. Like, it can't physically fucking happen to them because they got a force field around them or some weird ass shit. So he was like, man, we're not going to get caught. We're not going to get caught. So this went on. And he was like, man, I was like, well, I'm not going to fucking do it. That shit is stupid. And I finally said, I was like, well, I'm not going to do it. You can go do it. And he was like, man, I thought you stuck up for lesser people. I'm disappointed in you, bro. And to this day, I still say fucking so. Even though we're friends to this day, even to this day, I don't give a fuck. Because you know what? That motherfucker didn't even go try and find those dudes after that. Because he never came back and told me, hey, yeah, we went and found those dudes. You need me to help you go fight somebody, crippled at the time, that's got a severe limp to go fight. And then you got a fucking problem when I don't help out to go help fight for a nigga. That is some weird ass Twilight Zone shit. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And to this day, and here's where it even got weirder. I went home and told my mom about this shit. I was like, yeah, somebody tried to help me. Somebody tried to get me to go fight over some dude I didn't know. And he was mad because I didn't stick up for lesser people. And my mom was like, well, you should have, because you're supposed... I was like, this woman took me into the fucking Twilight Zone too, bro. Like, what the fuck? So if I would have done it and then got in trouble, y'all would have all been sitting there looking stupid as fuck. I would have been sitting there looking stupid as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Or I go get beat up and hurt over somebody I don't fucking know. To this day. And that dude didn't even go do it either. That dude didn't even go do it either. That was the weird ass shit about that shit. He just dropped the subject Wait a minute. You don't drop what's right because somebody else doesn't want to go do it with you. That's some weird ass peer pressure shit right there. Twilightzoned. This nigga Twilightzoned the shit out of me, bro. This nigga Twilightzoned the shit out of me. This nigga Twilightzoned the ever living shit out of me. To this day, I'm still a little fucked up about that. I was like, this nigga was really mad that I didn't want to go fight over no fucking dude that I didn't know. Go fight over a dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? You stupid. And I got a limp too, nigga. Are you listening to that? We ain't gonna get caught. 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 Put me in the Twilight Zone. Put me in the Twilight Zone. Uh-oh. 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 All right. I got one more. Because that story actually took like 10 minutes. I'm pretty happy about that. All right. I got another one for y'all. All right. So I was in college. And I knew this dude, right? And one day I was like, hey, man, you know, why ain't you pulling no girls or nothing? You should be, we in college, we supposed to be smashing everything. And he was like, well, I'm not, because I'm not like that. First off, that's a fucking lie. Every dude is like that. When there's some dude says, oh, I'm not like that, it's because they're really not getting pussy all the time. That's what that amounts to, bro. Because I've never seen a nigga with a full inbox of women go, yeah, I'm not trying to fuck. I've never seen it. So if any nigga tries to play that off, bro, and they go, oh, well, I think I'm the exception, those niggas are full of shit, fool. And I'm calling that out right now. Those niggas are full of shit. Until you see a nigga with an inbox full of women, or at least like 3 or 4 women going, hey, what's up? And you see him constantly texting a chick, you know, then you can say that. But until then, anytime a nigga says, oh, I'm not trying to smash all the time or smash everything, it's because they're probably realizing that they fucking can't. And that's the sour grape theory in psychology, bro. Real talk. That's called the sour grape theory. And yeah, it's what did the Miss Janet Flower say in psychology? The fox wants the fucking bird in the tree, but realizes that he can't get the bird in the tree, so he goes, oh, well, those eggs were probably rotten anyway. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being stated, I was like, well, you know, you can. He was like, well, you know, I'm not trying to smash anything. This is what the friend was saying. He said, I'm not trying to smash everything. And he goes, well, even if I was, bro, we'd have to use your bed. Now, the way we had the bed set up was I let him stay there, and he was sleeping. Like, for whatever reason, this nigga lucked out because the other roommate brought his own mattress. So we just put the mattress, we put the one bunk bed up, and then we put the other mattress underneath. So, you know, it was like a bunk bed, but he was just sleeping on the floor with the mattress. So he was like, but yeah, bro, we got to use, even if we did, bro, we'd have to use your bed. And I was like, what, nigga? No, you don't. I was like, you know, okay, first off, it doesn't take long to have sex, bro. You know, depending on the girl, she may not want a quickie, but like 10 minutes is long enough, bro. You know, I don't know where they got all these ideas about coming. Coming doesn't take that long for women either. It's like 5-10 minutes, or unless she's faking with me. But all that 15-minute shit and 30 minutes of tickling the bean and shit like that in the clit. I mean, yeah, they come after that, but sometimes they come before that. But anyway, I was like, bro, no, you're not. And he was like, yeah, bro, because I want to do some reverse cowgirl. And I was like, yeah, bro, but you can just stand her up and bend her over the this and that and lay down and fuck for a couple minutes. And this nigga said, oh, but it's got to be meaningful, though. She's got to be special. And this, that, and the third. And, you know, I want to do it with somebody special. And, you know, I can understand that. But chances are that's not going to happen in college like the way you want it to. You know, set your goals, but realize that there's going to be some setbacks. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, but, bro, you ain't got to do all that. You just stand her up, bend her over, you know, do a quick doggy style, this, that, and the third. And he was like, nah, bro, I want to do it like this. And I was like, but you're not going to smash on my bed, though. And this nigga, with so much confidence, like it was my fucking fault, goes, well, then I'm just not going to get laid then. And I was like, I know this nigga didn't just blame me for not getting laid, nigga. This fucking asshole. Blaming me for not getting laid. This is the same nigga that put me in the Twilight Zone. It goes beyond that. So I remember this nigga had like a few beers when he was younger. And he was fine. He was like 16, 17. He was fine. And what's it called? We get to college. And like he has a beer and a half, maybe even a beer. I forgot. It was like one beer, nigga. This nigga waited to motherfucking the bar close and then goes, yeah, I gotta pee. So we start walking like a mile, maybe not even that. It wasn't even a mile, nigga. It was like 6 minutes to the house, 6, 7 minutes to the house. And this nigga goes, I was like, well, just pee right there. He was like, no. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till we get home. I was like, all right, cool. Like, we get like 50 feet from the house. This nigga pees himself. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think that. I was just like, oh, okay, that happened. You know, you don't want to whip your dick out in public at a college campus. I get that. So I took my money and started helping this nigga wash his clothes. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, bro, I was kind of playing around. I was like, man, bro, you know, you kind of picked the wrong time to pee your pants. And this nigga said, well, you know, if we had left the bar earlier, that wouldn't have happened. Now, the bar, when we left, the bar wasn't necessarily closing. Like, it wasn't closed. It was just closing. Which means he had every opportunity to walk back in fucking side and use the fucking bathroom. And even if I did leave him, he knows where the fucking crib is, nigga. What the fuck? And this nigga had the nerve to say that it was my fucking fault. This fool's been putting me in the Twilight Zone for years, nigga. I'd be like, damn, fool. What the fuck? So I know this nigga blames me for not getting laid in college. I know he blames me for not getting laid in college. But my thing is what's his problem now? Why is he not getting laid now? So, to that, I say, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't take no responsibility for you not motherfucking doing your fucking job. And if you blame me, dude, when you hear this, fuck you, man. Like, seriously, I'm not taking no blame because you don't know how to get fucking laid and want to pretend like you don't want to get laid. Who does that? He was like, well, I'm not getting laid then. And I was like, all right, dude, that's on you, man. But he called me an asshole not too long ago. And I was just thinking like, yeah, bro. But as long as my bitches love me, bro. And I'm not, you know, I ain't no Will Chamberlain or nothing like that. But I've had my fair string of, you know, connections by this time. And I'm, you know. So, and this nigga, as far as I know, probably hasn't been with anybody. But I'm the asshole. And yet, he's never had a girlfriend. I'm in the Twilight Zone every time I talk to this nigga, bro. He blamed me for not getting laid. I know he blames me for not getting laid in college. I know he blames me for not getting laid in college. And I think he wants me to go, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I didn't extend out my motherfucking... Listen, bro. We all know the truth. We all know the fucking truth, bro. Twilightzoned. Twilight fucking zoned, bro. Twilight Zone. And to this day, I won't accept no fucking responsibility for you pissing your pants like a little bitch, bro. Twilightzoned. And honestly, bro, if you do hear this one day and you still can't accept, you know, responsibility, this goes out for everybody. If you do something and you can't accept responsibility for the actions, or who you are, you got to do some soul searching, yo. Just be like, you got to be able to accept responsibility for your actions, whether you winning or failing, because when you blame other people, you never get anywhere, man. You never get anywhere. You always be that nigga that's always got the excuse. And when you lie to yourself, that's even worse. That's the thing. When you lie to yourself and say, oh, yeah, I don't want to do this, but you really deep down want to, or you try to convince yourself. Bro, the stories about that dude go on and on and on. So there'll be more Twilightzoned episodes about situations that I've been in, but those were like some Twilightzoned situations that I still contemplate and think about. And it's like, man, I'm not finna go fight because some random dude got beat the fuck up and you got a problem. Like me and that dude are still cool to this day. But I was just thinking, like, what are you on, bro? What are you on, bro? Like, he was like getting upset because I was actually thinking, and I was like, who are these random dudes that beat up this guy? And we just gonna go find them and beat them up because they beat up somebody from our school, bro. All right, solo. All right, signing the fuck out.